A complex of storms moved into Arkansas on Wednesday afternoon, with at least 30 counties in the central region under a tornado watch until 10 p.m. According to the Office of Emergency Management in Yell County, the city of Havana has seen some storm damage. According to the Garland County Emergency Management, they have seen reports of trees down on roadways/power lines in western Garland County, from near Camp Charlton on US 270 to several county roads of Hot Springs Village. Thankfully, no building damage has been reported. In Russellville, the Pope County Office of Emergency Management says larger tree branches are down, with one blocking 2 lanes on Highway 64 downtown. The Danville Police Department has released photos of a large tree down on a home. In Dardanelle, near the base of Mt. Nebo, multiple trees can be seen ripped apart by the storms. At Arkansas Tech University, a student captured the moment a tree fell between the residence halls of Brown and Tucker. At least 2 people drowned when their vehicles were caught in floodwaters in Oklahoma on Wednesday, as slow-moving thunderstorms inundated roads across parts of that state and Texas, authorities said, while Pennsylvania residents picked up from a powerful storm that left 3 people dead. Heavy rains and severe thunderstorms will mean a heightened risk of flash flooding across the south-central U.S. through early Thursday, the National Weather Service said. The storms drenched much of southern Oklahoma and northern Texas, flooding and washing out roads and causing hundreds of flights to be canceled or delayed at major airports. One man drowned in Oklahoma after his vehicle got swept off a Pottawatomie County highway, said Sheriff Freeland Wood. "My deputy went in to try and save him, and he got caught up in the same mess," Wood said. The deputy was treated at a local hospital and released, Wood said. Floodwaters closed nearly 3 dozen roadways in the county. Another drowning was reported in neighboring Lincoln County after a driver's vehicle got trapped in floodwaters along a highway northwest of Prague, Oklahoma Highway Patrol spokesperson Sarah Stewart said. Authorities in the state reported that numerous drivers were rescued from floodwaters, while some residents in the small city of Lexington were evacuated from homes as the waters rose. Oklahoma City set a record Wednesday with 11.94 inches, 30.33 centimeters, of rain in April, surpassing the 1947 mark of 11.91 inches, according to Oklahoma State climatologist Gary McManus. Oklahoma was poised to break the 1942 record for statewide rainfall average of 8.32 inches, 21.13 centimeters, for the month, McManus said. By Wednesday night, parts of more than a dozen highways were closed due to flooding and 3 shelters opened in Comanche County. In the Dallas area, departures were grounded at Dallas Love Field and Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport for part of the day because of thunderstorms, according to the Federal Aviation Administration. Hundreds of flights were canceled at DFW International Airport and dozens more at Love Field, according to FlightAware. Tuesday night's powerful storm knocked out power to more than 425,000 customers in Pennsylvania and 40,000 in Ohio, according to PowerOutage.us. Neighboring states also reported thousands of outages. About 300,000 Pennsylvania customers and nearly 19,000 in Ohio were without power late Wednesday. A spokesperson for Pittsburgh-based Duquesne Light called the storm's damage unprecedented for knocking out electricity, toppling trees, and snapping power poles. About 325,000 customers lost power, and more than 150,000 were still in the dark in the evening, the company said on its website. The utility was bringing in about 400 people from neighboring utility contractors to help restore electricity. Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro surveyed damage in Allegheny County on Wednesday and stopped by Fiore's, a popular pizzeria that had had its roof ripped off by the storm. A Pennsylvania man was electrocuted on Tuesday evening while trying to extinguish a mulch fire near a utility pole as severe weather hit the State College area, police said. The 22-year-old man died at the scene. State College police said they believe the man's death to be storm-related. In Pittsburgh, first responders were called to the South Side Slopes area for reports of a person electrocuted by live wires, and that person died on the scene, according to the Pittsburgh Public Safety Department. The department urged residents to use extreme caution when moving through the city, citing multiple hazards such as downed trees and possible live wires. Allegheny County officials confirmed that a 67-year-old man was killed by a fallen tree at a home in Ross Township, just outside Pittsburgh. The National Weather Service's Pittsburgh office said destructive wind damage was seen across its region. Straight-line winds gusted over 80 miles per hour to 90 miles per hour, 129 kilometers per hour to 145 kilometers per hour, which is stronger than many EF0 and EF1 tornadoes typically seen in the area, the Weather Service office said in a social media post. The line of thunderstorms that swept across Pennsylvania on Tuesday night formed what's called a bow echo, or a bow-shaped line of incredibly strong winds that are strongest at the apex of the curve, according to Weather Service meteorologist John Bowen in State College. Damage was most severe where the apex passed, he said. Pittsburgh International Airport recorded its third highest wind gust in modern history at 71 miles per hour, 114 kilometers per hour, according to Liana Lupo, a meteorologist with the Weather Service's Pittsburgh office.
Oh, Lord.
A team investigated wind damage in Wilkinsburg, just outside Pittsburgh, but could not conclusively say a tornado had touched down, Lupo said. Severe flash flooding across Norman is causing major travel issues Wednesday morning as heavy rain continues to pour across the county. The National Weather Service issued a flash flood warning at 8:05 a.m. Wednesday in effect until 12:15 p.m. A flood warning was issued until 7:36 p.m. Thursday. According to the National Weather Service, showers and thunderstorms can be expected in the afternoon into the evening. Storms could produce rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch. The city of Norman reminds residents during floods to have an emergency kit, including a flashlight and water, on hand. The city cautions against travel in low-lying areas prone to localized flooding and not to drive into standing water. Heavy rain and widespread flooding prompted several roads to close across North Texas Wednesday. Potentially severe storms moved through the area Wednesday morning through Wednesday afternoon, prompting flood warnings for much of the area. Storms are expected to move out of the Metroplex by early evening Wednesday. Flooding was reported in Dallas, Keller, Rowlett, Colleyville, Denton County, Wise County, and Wiley. High water may cause problems for the evening commute. Wednesday afternoon, there were reports of flooding near Mockingbird Lane and Cedar Springs Road near Dallas Love Field, according to the airport. Officials urged motorists to use caution when commuting to and from the airport, officials said. Also in Dallas, officials closed the 3 right lanes of westbound I-20 at Trinity River due to damage to the roadway. In Keller, flooding closed Highway 377 in both directions near the Marshall Ridge neighborhood, the city reported. Mount Gilead Road was also closed in both directions near Highway 377, officials said. In Rowlett, several roads were closed due to flooding, including Main Street near the railroad trestle, Castle Drive between Dexham Road and Rowlett Road, the southbound lanes of Liberty Grove Road at Broadmoor Lane and Springfield Park, officials said. Several Colleyville roads were closed Wednesday, including Cheshire Drive and Oak Knoll Road, officials said. Wise County officials also reported several road closures due to flooding, including the 700 block of Housel Street and the 900 block of Hovey Street. Denton County officials reported flooding in low-lying areas, underpasses, and roads, urging drivers to use caution. Officials in Wiley say Elm Road at Havenbrook is shut down there because of flooding. Garland officials closed floodgates along Castle Drive at Lost Pines Lane and Kickox Road due to high water. Floodgates along Nauman School Road near East Brand Road were also closed, Garland officials said. In Roy's City, police have shut down southbound FM 2642 at County Route 2652 due to flooding. Officials said the roadway will remain closed for several hours. The city of Grand Prairie has closed several roads due to flooding, including Carrier Parkway between Dickey Road and Marshall Drive, Southwest 3rd Street between Dickey and Phillips Roads, and the left lane of East Jefferson Street from Idlewild Drive to the eastern city limits.